Hola amigos, bien ok. Saludos otra vez desde Medellín. Un día hoy con mucho sol, pero también muy nublado. It's very cloudy, pero bonita. Entonces hoy es día 17, day 17. Como dice ayer, ayer yo no estudié mucho. I didn't study much yesterday. So hoy yo necesito estudiar por los 2 días juntos. So day 16, day 17 together. So el tema de hoy en los capítulos 16, 17 es también ser y estar, tiempo presente, tiempo pasado. Sí, es poco difícil, pero otra repetición, poco más claro. So today it's like a combination of day 16 and day 17 together in terms of the two chapters I've had to study. So today this was looking at ser and estar in the present and the past and the imperfect tense. Yes, little confusing, lots of different changes in the verb, but okay, it's a bit clearer now. Yes, I got a better understanding, I think. But in order to practice, I don't have much of a tip for today in terms of a shortcut, more of a tactic, which is really just so when we're looking at our usable sentences, so our essential sentences that we're preparing for other dialogues, kind of thing I've suggested perhaps doing with your warm-up in the morning when you're talking to the fridge, those kind of dialogues, is just to take each of those sentences but remodel them into the past. So you get to practice them in the different tenses we need to use to get better at. So you get more conscious of how the changes take place and how that's going to help you understand to use them again in the future. So I could say, for instance, I am thinking about this video right now. I was thinking about the video earlier. I had been thinking about the video earlier in the week. I have been thinking about the video. There are different ways to say it, different ways you want to express it. So that's my tactic for now, going forwards. As the book's got more complicated and it's presenting more different subtle changes in the grammar, is to take these changes and work them into the sentences I'm already practicing for particular conversations. So it may end up that this is not a phrase I necessarily want to use specifically in the conversation I'm planning, but it's good to practice with a sentence I'm familiar with and change that, but like a jigsaw. So I just change pieces within that same sentence, but change it in terms of different tenses, so I get a different expression, just so I can practice the structure that I'm going to need to use in the future. Next time I need to use that expression of time. And of course the other thing we can do, which helps us when we're doing the readings, is now we can start to look for patterns in the reading. So as well as using the reading to help us look for new words and to practice our sound, our pronunciation, and get more fluid in that sense, we can also use the reading to look for patterns of these kind of, if you like, grammar structures. So we can look for where they're using the past, where they're using the future, this kind of description, to get another sense of, oh, okay, I can see this is an example of it being this tense or that tense. So two tactics to use. One, do your reading a bit more critically. So start looking for patterns in the reading you're using, and then try and take some of the sentences that you're using day by day, if it's your daily routine, or maybe sentences you're practicing for your job or your particular practice, and change them using some of the different expressions of time, past, present, future, change them up a bit so you get a bit more used to the patterns you're going to need to use. So just before we go, just so we can demonstrate, or you can see at least how my Spanish generally is going, yo voy a leer con el reading comprehension a página 303, page 303. Machu Picchu, the ancient mountain. Machu Picchu es uno de los sitios más impresionantes del mundo. La ciudad antigua de los incas, construida en 1450 de piedras enormes y jardines maravillosos. Está en Perú, a 120 kilómetros de Cusco, un pueblo colonial. Es el año 1979. Estoy en Cusco con un grupo turístico. Al principio somos un buen grupo, pero con el calor insoportable de verano, el grupo cambia y somos todos contra uno y uno contra todos. En este sitio tan espiritual, en la cumbre de las montañas de los Incas, bajo una vista majestuosa de las montañas, donde una está cerca de los dioses de los Incas y lejos de la civilización conocida, somos enemigos mortales. El bus de regreso está lleno de pasajeros. Son las 4 de la tarde y estamos de vuelta. Estoy sola ahora y según el refrán, es mejor estar sola que mal acompañada. Oh, there we go. So that's my reading for the day. Just as I finish that, I reflect that in a few of the sentences there, my pacing, so the rhythm of what I said, could have been better. So now I'm starting to listen to see where could I have made a better pause, where could I put better emphasis on words so it sounded more fluid. Some of these sentences are quite long, and I think I was putting stress on different parts of the sentence, whereas really to be more expressive, I could have put it on a different word. So I'm going to have another look at that now. And give it another practice. So this again is something to look at. Even a short piece like this, 2-3 paragraphs, you can have a look, read it once, listen, be a bit more critical. Do you have a good flow? Do you have a good rhythm in what you're saying? And if not, think about it. Okay, try it a different way, see what sounds better. Okay, that's our thoughts for the day. So wherever you are, hope you're having a great weekend, and see you soon. Cheerio for now.